Yo, what's going on YouTube? My name is Felix and welcome to the video. So today we're going to talk a little bit about Weekday and why I kind of love the brand at the moment. So Weekday is a brand owned by H&M. It's actually one of their offshoot brands. Other offshoot brands from H&M include COS and Other Stories, Arquette, and there's another one but I can't remember, and Cheap Monday, that's it. And Cheap Monday, and they are kind of like a little hub of their creative exploits that H&M can't really do in their own stores. So with the likes of Arquette, they focus a lot more on like the high-end sort of streetwear, casual wear, smart wear sort of look, and it's really cool. And for Weekday, I think it's a lot more on trend. They focus a lot more on the streetwear aesthetic. So I actually own a number of pieces from Weekday and I guess I'll run through them. The one thing I love about Weekday is the hoodies and sweatshirts. They have a really wide selection. They have the well-known Hawk hoodies, which I think are a lot better than the Champion reverse weave. They have the big Hawk hoodies, which are like a bit bigger and they're like a bit more oversized. They have Steve sweatshirts, which are like normal fitting sweatshirts, and then the big Steve, which is a bit oversized. They have a number of other ones like the Joel hoodie, which has the stitching, instead of being on the inseam of the arm there, it's on the like forearm all the way up. And they have like a bunch of other ones like contrast stitch ones, things with like different pockets, some with no pockets, some with designs on. I don't know, there's a whole bunch of stuff and it's really cool. So I'll show you the hoodies I have. I actually have a black big Hawk hoodie from Spring Summer 2017, so this is it here. I've worn this literally to death. As you can see, it's the older label, if I can find the label. As you can see, it's the old label, so it says MTF, it goes MTWTFSS or Weekday, and then medium there, and on the new ones it just says Weekday with the size label there. As you can see, I've got a bit of bobbling on here. I've had this for a year, worn it for literally everything. Every single day almost, and it's great. But I think with the newer ones, they've definitely improved the quality of them and made the fit a lot better. This is a bit drapey now because I've washed it like 50 times, but it's still amazing. So next up, I've got the new season Fall Winter 17 yellow big Hawk hoodie. It's actually got a stain on the pocket there. You can't really see it, but I need to wash this. Bit loud, bit bright, and that's one thing I like about Weekday. They do have a large variety of colors. A lot of like different sort of bright colors and ones you can try out. I think there's a turquoise one that went into the sale. That wasn't very nice, but a lot of the colors are really nice. And I also have this grey marl one, which also has a stain on it because I both need to wash both of these because I've worn these to death since I got them. And with this one, again, it's the new style, the new cut, new tag as well, which is kind of cool. And yeah, it's a great hoodie, I really recommend them. If you're looking for a blank, go for these or the Hawk hoodies. They are better than the Champion reverse weave, and that's from personal experience. And they're half the price. I think these are 35 for the big Hawk and the normal Hawk are 25, and it's lasted a lot longer, so I love it. Next up, I've got a shirt. It's a pajama shirt almost. It's just black, it's really soft and silky. I'm mixed on this, I don't know what to wear it with right now, and I'm trying to like work out what I can wear with it, I guess. But it's one of my favourite pieces from Weekday, definitely. Again, it's in a size medium, it's quite big. The sleeves are quite wide and they do sit on the body quite weirdly almost at times. But apart from that, it's a really nice piece, really good quality as well, so I can't complain. And finally, the last piece are a pair of trousers. These are the Salah trousers. They're actually unisex. They're a number of things that Weekday do that are unisex. I got a size 48, which I'm not really too sure because it's European sizing, which kind of is like the equivalent of a 30 or a 32. I'm not 100% sure. But you can see these things are absolutely massive. They're checkerboard print and they kind of drape over the shoe quite well. They're quite a big opening at the bottom. You can roll them up or have them drape over the shoe. For me, I have them drape over the shoe because that's how they look really cool. And they're quite high-waisted as well, so I wouldn't tuck t-shirts in. Like, I have to put it up at least to my belly button, otherwise it just doesn't fit correctly. But apart from that, these are really good quality. They're quite cheap as well. I think they're like £45. So worth a try, and they look really nice. They sold out online, but they do have them in store. Another thing I'll say about Weekday is their online store is a lot better than their actual store. The actual store is a bit weird. It's like you don't know whether it's men or women's a lot of the time. But if you can kind of establish it, you kind of work it out. A lot of the other things as well that aren't online will be in store. So things disappear on the website and then randomly reappear, but they'll be in store a lot of the time. So it's worth kind of doing both if you can. They've actually got stores in London, Westfield and in Regent Street, and they're both quite weird. I haven't been to the Westford one yet, but I've been to the Regent Street a number of times and it's always good. I always find something in there. As far as items that I kind of want to get from Weekday, there is the zip up shirt in a forest green, which I really like. I've been thinking about dyeing my CDG Converse forest green or yellow, I'm not too sure, because I'm kind of bored of that whole thing, and kind of making them a little bit more interesting might be a bit cool. And there's also a pair of bottle green straight denim. I like Weekday definitely for their denim because they don't focus more on skinny silhouettes that a lot of like high street brands do. They actually have straight leg and slim leg a lot more focused on rather than skinny. But at the moment, I think on the website they've only got skinny, which is a bit annoying, but everywhere else there is straight. And finally, I'll just talk a little bit about the Champion collaborations that they do. So they've done a couple over the past few years, I think this is their third or fourth, I think it actually might be their fifth now. And the new Champion collaboration looks really cool. And they've got this cool zip up, like quarter zip, which I really want. I've wanted the Supreme one, but that was like 120 retail and resale was like 200. But this one I know will be probably about 50 to 60 pounds, which isn't that much. I guess it's quite good, so I might as well try that out. They also have these popper pants as well that are Champion, which look really cool. They're not in the preview though, but they are in the lookbook, so I'm not too sure if they're actually going to come out. Also a bunch of other stuff for women's wear, which is quite cool. And they've kind of, like, every single collaboration they've done with Champion has been different, which I really like. So the older stuff was very heavily inspired by Vetements. The newer stuff was kind of like oversized silhouettes, not so much as the Vetements one, but just like an oversized silhouette, kind of on the Yeezy trend. And this one's definitely different. They're definitely focusing on the more active wear and sportswear trend of this year. Anyway guys, let me know what you think of Weekday down the bottom. I'm gonna leave the link to the website down below because I really like the brand. This is not paid at all, obviously, because I have no subscribers. But I'm just doing this out of love for the brand because I thought it's a cool thing and I might as well let people know, because not a lot of people know about Weekday. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, subscribe and leave a like, and I'll see you later. Adios.